person that is standing next to me. In any other event, of course, I say I'm an artist. And they believe me, which is great. But you know what? I lost my son Joaquin in the Parkland shooting. And it's about time that I introduce myself as Joaquin's dad. Because that's what I'm gonna be forever, right? I mean, I lost my son, Patricia lost her son, but Joaquin never lost his parents. And that's the most important role that I will ever carry on my shoulders. I remember with Joaquin, I'm trying to start a conversation here. Let's try it this way. I remember with Joaquin being in New York, seeing your work, Andrew the Giant and Obey and the Obama poster. Joaquin loved all that, and we'll always have some time to buy a t-shirt, and you know, it was a cool side that I tried to show to my son about art. His son was very athletic, which I'm not. Some others have sons that are not that athletic, and that was not my case. The bottom line is that Joaquin was following your stuff already. We had that connection with your work, and I think he wants to increase that connection. I like to think that. I like to think that Joaquin wants us to convince more people, and I think you can help us do that.
Well, I just met Manny and Patricia, but I knew who Joaquin was because I followed what happened at Parkland, which is heartbreaking. And I have my wife Amanda, and I have two daughters who are teenagers, and we just want less suffering in the world, but it's not something that's easy to do by yourself. So of course I use art as a tool of communication and a tool of therapy, but to work with Brady and now to work with you, and you're a great artist and you're a great communicator, and a badass risk taker. He climbed a 150-foot high crane and draped a banner in front of the White House to ask Joe Biden to do something about the 40,000 people who lost their lives on his watch during the short time he's been president. So he got arrested. I've been arrested for doing a lot of street art. You know, we're kindred spirits.
We are.
But what I have to say about Joaquin, looking through his Instagram, reading some of his tweets, I'd seen stuff on my own, but then they shared some of the most, beautiful, powerful ones. I'm sad I don't get to know this kid, but I want to do a piece of art of him with them so that other people can feel that connection, the compassion, the empathy that I think we're all capable of when something that we know is true and universal touches us. So I try to do that with my art because I think it's the only way to break through predisposition and prejudice, and it's the only way I can try to make a brutal world less brutal. So I'm really excited to collaborate with you.
That's awesome. This is the perfect moment for me to say something that I've said before. Some people tell me I'm out of time. Okay. I feel like I'm a little out of time. Now, some people tell me, I can't believe what you're doing. You have to believe what I'm doing. I'm Joaquin's dad. It has more value when someone that has not gone through this is doing something about this.
Yes. Right.
So I always tell people, no, you know what is really valuable? What you guys are doing. Mm-hmm. Right? Because you don't have to. And I can see your emotions now, and they really get inside me, and I'm so happy that you are not so happy. Because that is a great connection. Fundraiser, right? Okay. So I love this moment. I don't have many moments that I love in my life. I love this one. I have friends in here, came all the way to just say hi. Nico, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know we love you. And everyone here, please help us do what you don't want to do. You can be part of this without suffering what we suffer. Just support what we are already doing for your kids. Thank you.
I love you too. Love you more.